Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. The FYI radio show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you like to see us live in WMVA 88.9 FM studio or WGPL 1350 AM studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to WPCE1400am.com or WGPL1350.com. Click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
WPCE 1400 AM Peace 95.3 FM. WMVA 88.9 FM. Good morning to you.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
You promise?
Promise.
You shout them out?
Go to our channel on YouTube, CRSTO Records 1, also FYI radio show host Yolanda Hinton. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we promise on this fun Friday, we'll shout you out. Mr. E, it is Fun Friday.
That's right. It's is Fun weekend. Friday. It is the weekend. It's the holiday weekend.
It's the holiday
That's
weekend.
Right. It's Dr. Martin Luther King holiday weekend.
Absolutely. It's a lot that's going to go on this weekend. A lot of parade time.
That's right. That's
celebration.
Right. That's right.
Oh, it's going to be nice.
A lot of feeding throughout the community because there's a lot of feeding going on all over the 757 where folks are doing something totally different by giving to those who are less fortunate.
That is marvelous. I tell you what, we celebrate this every year, but we want to remember what his dream, and we want to celebrate every day the fact that things have changed in our world, in our lives.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's right, because he had a dream that maybe one day little black girls and little black boys would walk hand in hand.
And much, much more.
And much, much more. So we're so proud of Dr. Martin Luther King and his family. We want to say thank you so much to the King's family for your support of allowing us in the USA have your daddy and your family to help celebrate.
Absolutely. So, Mr. E, this is FYI's Fun Friday segment. What's in your closet? Issues concerning us women.
Well, just before we go off, Miss Hinton, I just want to wish my mama a happy birthday.
Her birthday today.
Yeah, today is Melva Everett's birthday, and we're celebrating her birthday.
Marvelous. I tell you what else we have. We have the current job list. Mr. E, are you ready?
I'm ready. If I don't get to go, I'm ready. The Virginia Foundation fundraising consultant, Bay agent, is looking for an administrative assistant. The also looking for administrative operation assistant, a market and communication manager, and they're also looking for operation consultant assistant at the Veterans Directive Care.
Absolutely. Norfolk Botanical Gardens, they need a garden guide. That's $15 an hour. Youth educator, two of them actually, $15 an hour. Gift shop coordinator, $17. Facilities tech, two of those, $16, $18. Housekeeping tech, $14 to $15 an hour.
The United Way of Southampton Roads are looking for a major gift officer and a short-term case manager.
Absolutely. United Jewish Federation of Tidewater, they need a staff accountant. Help and Emergency Response, HER, Inc. They need a youth activities coordinator.
The YMCA Southampton Roads in Virginia Beach is looking for a Virginia Beach specialist, victim squad advocator, administrative advocator, and a resident service assistant.
Yeah, that's the YWCA of Southampton Roads. Also, Tidewater Arts Outreach, they need a program manager. Christian Broadcasting Network, they need a remote contact center representative, and Christian Broadcast Network needs a bilingual remote contact center representative.
Well, this was going to be it for us, because don't forget that you can go down to Lowe's, you can go down to Hardee's, Harry Teeter's, you can go down to Home Depot, and you can go down to Federal Express or United Postal Service, and don't let nobody tell you that you can't get a job because you had been incarcerated and you got a felony. Don't do that no more. All these jobs that's available, and they got programs set aside just for you. Go down to the Norfolk International Airport and apply for housekeeping down there, just in case, because they got special programs down there.
We have two more jobs. Norfolk Public Library, there's a school outreach presenter, and Theater Freedom, they need a donor engagement associate. We want to say good morning to Sheila Robbins. She said, happy birthday to your mom, Mr. E.
Thank you, Miss Sheila Robbins.
I tell you what, look, make sure you put something in the chat. We want to shout you out. Thank you for your support. This is a new year, 2025. Guess what we're going to do on our FYI Friday segment, What's in Your Closet? Issues concerning women, Mr. E. We're going to take a rewind on some of our favorite 2024 Fun Friday shows.
Issues concerning women. I love it. I love it when we talk about them women.
Yeah, we are quite complicated at times, but I tell you what, we're very creative, we're very smart, and we do a whole lot, Mr. E.
That's right, you do a whole lot, but you're very, like you said in the opening statement, you're very, 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 very complicated.
Well, that's all right. Try to figure us out. It's going to take a lifetime.
That's
but anyway, look, these are some of my choices, Mr. E. One of the shows is Chivalry Dead.
Is it?
But you know what? The day I did that, Mr. E, I found so many nice people, gentlemen that, opened doors, or spoke or gave a compliment or something like that. Chivalry is not dead.
That's right.
It is definitely still here. Men are still laying the coat down on the puddle of water, so a woman could cross over. Men are still opening car doors.
That's right.
Men are still, smiling and saying nice things, and I've seen it. I mean, it is really, really wonderful to know that people still have respect for women and one another, and they go the extra mile.
In order for you to be able to receive chivalry and be able to receive the doors open, please do not think that folks is really out there to hurt or to harm you, or to, carry on a conversation on the sly or something of that nature. It's just that men are still gentlemen. We are still gentlemen, and that we don't mind helping the ladies out.
Absolutely, that is true. it's something I hope never dies. Actually, we really want people to show that side of them. Be courteous and open the door when you come in. Sometimes you come in the bank. You're behind someone, a young man, and he'll keep it open, or he'll somebody in the grocery store say you can go in front of me.
That's right.
Or someone will help you with your coat on, or just somebody would just do something nice.
That's
I remember
right. That's right.
a time of giving, and I was in the store, and I had all these gift cards. We were going to give away gift cards that Friday, Fun Friday, and the man in front of me paid for every one of those.
That's wonderful.
I thought that was so beautiful. And so, yes, chivalry is not dead. It's still alive.
And that's all you got to be able to do is accept it, ladies. Accept it. Not taking it for what it may be that you may think it's worth, or taking it in another fashion, another form. Just let it rip, because somebody appreciate who you are and appreciate being a man.
So sometimes you feel like ladies may take it the wrong way if a man just speaks to them. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, you look nice. Hey, you figure a woman can at times take it in a negative way, like, why is he talking to me? Why is he?
And sometimes essentially when they say that, that's because somebody done hurt their feelings, or they so clogged up. They're saying, "Oh, you ain't got to say that to me. You don't really mean it." They done been hurt somewhere down the line, and since they've been hurt somewhere down the line, the first thing they do when they see somebody trying to help them out, they think the negative they're trying to put the make on me.
Yeah, maybe they just don't want to be bothered.
All they got to do,
they just don't want to. Have that. I see that a lot. I mean, I see that too, where women are like, okay, yeah, don't speak to me. What you got to say? Why are you speaking to me?
All they got to do is keep on walking and accept it and go about the business,
That's a good point.
That's all they have to do, instead of sitting out there going toe to toe, tay to tay, and getting an attitude, turning your neck like you some what you call that? When you turn your neck like you some possessed person.
Oh my, it gets that bad?
Oh, if they get to the point where they don't want nobody talking to them, it gets that bad.
Wow, I tell you, that's funny. I just had a thought. But yes, chivalry is not dead. And yeah, we should receive it well. But there are times when you want to be cautious too, Misty, wherein, sometimes that first initial hello is somebody's trying to lead you to something else. So, you could just kind of like take and think about is inside. Your instincts will tell you whether or not this is a good thing or something that is just a little sneaky. But anyway, Mr. E, we did that show, and a lot of people responded to it. They felt like, yeah, they welcome chivalry, and they want to just encourage people to have that. Men do those things for ladies. They felt like it was a good thing. Also, man, we had this one. This was a crazy one. They got a great response from not only social media, but our live show. I hate my mother-in-law.
Is that such thing as a battle between mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws?
I think things might have gotten better in a sense in this day and time, but that was a thing, wherein mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws just didn't hit it off quite that well. Some, when we did our research, they said that mothers-in-laws can be judgmental.
Yeah.
Some of them are, some of their husbands or boyfriends or significant others are mama's boys, and they can't get into that relationship. They feel like mother-in-law is trying to take over, that they're trying to, tell you what to do and how to do. And so, man, that really hit a nerve on this show.
When the women get to the point where they're in a competition with their mama-in-law. I mean, because some mamas saying, okay, this is the way I raised my son, and the way that I raised my son, and they want to make sure you maintain it. And then it puts the son in a position where he's saying, oh Lord, Mama, let it go, let it go, let it go. But when son doesn't say anything to mama, or when they keep it in a separate form, this is my son's house. It ain't my son and daughter-in-law house. This is my son's house. This is my son lives here. I can do whatever I want to do around my son. These are my son's grandchildren. So I can say I can say what I want to say because but that brings a problem between a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law, because a daughter-in-law don't want no other woman to come into her life and tell her what to do.
We've talked and heard about extreme cases like mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws fighting. Physically fighting,
yeah.
No respect on each side. It's both of them in the mix, and they don't know how to respect one another. And so, that hatred it's quite a few women out there that I've heard and talked to that really feel as though mother-in-law, she crossed the line. She will cross the line. She will do too much. And then the misunderstanding. Sometimes you got to get to know a man's mother. You've got to get to know who she is, and you got to understand that she has been in his life more and longer than you have, and so he may be close to her. She knows what makes him tick. She knows his faults. She's been there. Look, she's carried him, and so she knows him well. But it's a thing called boundaries.
That's right.
And that's when you're going to have to apply the scripture and say, look, a man
must leave.
He must leave mommy and them and cleave to that woman.
That's
and
right.
You can't sit up there and have dominion over another man's house.
That's right. Thinking that because that's your son, I can do whatever I can do this. It's my son's house. I can go here and you go all the way through the house. Just walk right through and trying to say that you ain't clean. She ain't clean this and she ain't clean that. And you coming up with your bucket and your mop gonna clean his house up.
Well, we had a caller call in, and he said that she had a time with her mother-in-law. The marriage didn't work.
Right.
It didn't last. And mother-in-law, didn't know how to mind her business.
And so that creates a problem when it comes to, daughters and husband, wives, and their in-laws. Do they hate their in-laws? Have you ever experienced that down the road a piece where your mother-in-law came and tried to run your crib?
Don't nobody come run my crib. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't care who it is. It could be mama, daddy, uncle, aunt. I have never, in all the years that I've been married, let not one soul come in my house and run it.
And don't nobody run your house, but you
not
and him.
One soul. And I'm not saying people don't try.
I know that's right.
But not here. But Mr. E, we need respect for one another.
That's right.
You gotta draw the line. The relationship cannot last unless you set boundaries. Unless that man, understands the scripture and says, okay, mom, you know how it is. We love you, but you can do this. You can't come and walk in the house like Mr.
Anytime
said,
you want
and tell my wife that she's looking terrible. I
got a key.
They had this thing on a Bill Cosby show where the mothers in-laws came in and took the babies out the house and just overstepped their boundary, caused a lot of problems in the situation. And just sometimes these things happen. It can be extreme, or it could be something that can be repaired, in time, as people get to know one another.
And mother-in-law got a key to come in your house anytime she wants to. and here she just turning the knob. And then he call you. You still got your rollers in your hair. You walking around your house the way you want to walk around your house, and all of a sudden, mother-in-law come.
Well, Mr. E, do you think it's jealousy though? Do you think at times it could be jealousy?
I think it's respect. You got to go. It's disrespectful for a mother-in-law to just to.
What about a daughter-in-law? Sometimes these daughter-in-laws have bad attitude.
Well, but that's what made them bad. What made them like
they
that?
may be just bad. How about that?
And the son married them. So guess what?
Some of these daughter-in-laws are not angels.
And some of these husbands,
they have bad attitudes too, and they cross the line.
And some of these husbands know what they're getting into too. They know that she's got a little nasty attitude, that she ain't cooperating right. They know this, but they married her, so they know that you cannot cross her no any kind of way. So you got to put a protection around her to help folks to understand you messing with a den of lions over there.
Well, what about the man in the middle? That's the thing about it. They playing tug of war with him. He's being torn asunder. I'm telling you, it is not a good fit sometimes when a man is in the middle of two women and they can't get along.
And that's why you got to make it clear to both of these women. One, this is my mama. Two, this is my wife.
Ooh, I wish you luck.
That's right.
But anyway, we did that show. Great response. On social media, folks was lighting up their post with "I hate my mother-in-law," and it was something to behold. Okay, so we did another fun Friday show, Mr. E. Are we afraid of AI intelligence?
Are we?
Are we? I think we are, because guess what?
Right.
Somebody just recently had a conversation with somebody that was very afraid of social media, getting on cameras, and on all kind of things. They felt the devil was in the house, and all that kind of stuff. AI is not. It's new, but it's not new. It's been here. It's been not years and years, but it's been in existence, coming slowly, but for sure. We're learning more and more about AI. We're using AI. We're using this stuff.
That's right. We're using technology, and we use artificial intelligence.
Yes.
We're using it. And the more that you use that intelligence, and the more that you saying that's artificial, that ain't right. They making that stuff up. When you started looking at AI, it can be good and it can be bad.
Yes, we've gotten a warning from the powers that be that just mentioned AI intelligence, and the fact that we've got to keep our eyeballs on it, because it can be used for good or it can be used for evil.
What do you think about robots on the jobs?
We got them already.
They're
here.
That's right.
They're
do you
here.
think that men and women, that because of robots, they might learn how to work technology or find them another job?
They better do something, because I tell you what, Elon Musk said that there should be a time when there would be so many robots that nobody's going to have to work. Now, I can understand that. That sounds all right, but hey, where's the moolah going? How are you going to make your money if you're not working?
How you going to pay your bills if you got so many robots that's taken? Walmart in different warehouses has robots working for them. Mm-hmm. And they done got rid of so many employees. Yes. And then there are so many people that are homeless. They figure out, what can I do now since I done been replaced by a gadget?
You better think of something, because I'm telling you, it's here. AI is here. We depend on it even now. It's going to get greater and greater. Again, it can be used for good or evil. So let's keep our eyeballs on it, because we don't know what we'll be walking into in the future.
That's right. We
got a great response for that. There are a lot of people that are afraid of AI. There were a lot of people that were afraid of the internet. There were a lot of people afraid of the devil.
It's the devil. Listen, mechanics are out of jobs because it's all technology.
Why can't we just call it progress?
Well, but they don't look at it as progress. They look at it because some folks are looking at it as progress and upgrade. But some of them that's been working on like cars and become grease monkeys and been working on refrigerators and wash machines and all this technology. Now they got to throw the wash machine out with the bathwater.
Well, not only that, Mr. E, you can write a book with AI. You can do videos with AI. You can do so many things now with AI. Answer questions, do your thesis, and all that kind of stuff. Everything that you can think of, AI is going to play a part in it. And hey, it's just the times, progress, things moving up. Again, good or evil, you can use it, but it's here, and it's going. This is the thing, Mr. E. intelligence and progress, you can't stop things from moving. You couldn't stop somebody from inventing the car or the airplane. You can't stop that. These are gifts that God gives people to continue to grow, our world. The more the years go on, the more we see. My mom and them didn't see stuff we see.
That's right.
We are not going to see some things our children are going to see. Or our grandchildren. It's just the way it is. It's God's gift to man to just learn more and do more and be more. Can't stop it.
Do you think that the Jetsons was prepared people for the turnaround that is coming real soon?
It
for
was
the flying
showing
car?
you.
Yeah.
It was showing you. Even have you seen the Will Smith movie? Artificial, was it artificial intelligence? I don't know if that was the name of, no, I forgot the name of it, but it was a movie showing
robots, cars and robots
and all that kind of stuff. Let's just prepare yourself for it if you're here to see it. And it's coming. Also, we did the African American Women Inventors.
What a powerful segment that was, Miss Hinton. When we found out that there were so many African American women that has invented a lot and lots of projects.
Absolutely, you'd be surprised.
That's being used today.
Absolutely.
They said there was an African American woman who invented the pacemaker.
Absolutely.
The heart pacemaker. A woman invented that, and they're using it daily to perfect it, to make it happen.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. We talked about it just a while ago, how women make that impact on this world. You need to really go and Google or talk about it. It should be in the history books and things like that. Knowing the history of some of the things that you use in this world, some of the things that have come about as a result of African American women. There is a lot.
Jane Brown said it real quick. This is a man's world, but it won't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
This ain't y'all's world. It's our world. It's everybody's world. He need to change that song. Yeah. It's a man's world. It's a woman's world too, Mr. E. Mr. E, we also talked about inspirational motivational from Friday.
That's right. We did that on Friday also, where we had motivated speakers coming in to amp folks up, to put you in a position where you can make it through the hard time.
And we need that. We need that encouragement. I know the church is really one place that you can go there and you can come out feeling so good because you're being lifted up. You can do it. God has provided. You can have abundant life. You can change your life. And so, we just wanted to continue with the message on some of our Fun Fridays, letting people know, hey, you can make it.
That's right. Miss Hinton, and they don't believe it. Somebody can inspire you. Say a few words, and as I travel along the way, then my living wouldn't be in vain.
Absolutely. And so we'll continue those wonderful inspirational messages. Sometimes Mr. E on our Wednesday show, he gives that word of inspiration and motivation to our listeners. Some people, go through things. Everything is not always peachy keen, or whatever the cliche is. People need sometimes to be lifted up. So many problems people don't know how to solve. Sickness and so many things that happen suddenly. And so when you hear a word, you turn on the radio or on social media and there's an inspirational word, or if you turn on FYI and we're talking about, you can do it, you can make it, it means a lot to folks.
That's right. As I encourage you, as I travel along the way, then our living won't be in vain.
I like our shows where we open up the phone lines. Yeah. I mean, sometimes we really get some fun characters, some great folk that they encourage us. They tell us, thank you for having this show. Thank you for letting us be a part of it and what we do. They're very encouraging to us, Missy.
That's right. And that's what it's all about, encouraging one another, lifting up one another, and to realize that we have something, all of us have something in common if we only just let it go and let it be.
I want to say good morning to my wonderful cousin, Daryl Neely. How are you? Love you much. Thank you for joining us. you all, thank you so much for your support. I want to mention our FYI After Dark podcast live on Mondays at 6 p.m. We want you all to join us. We're going to have some really, 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 really deep discussions.
That's right.
But we also want you all to be a part of our panel discussions, to be on with us on our panel doing our shows. And so we're going to give you the information in a minute, how you can reach us. We also join us for sports talk. Y'all, we about to go to the playoffs.
We about to go to the playoff. And don't forget this Saturday that the Commanders play this weekend.
Absolutely. And so we're going to continue to cover the breaking news and things like that. We have someone coming on talking about insurance, Mr.
That's right. Mr. Rodney Wade from Wade Insurance Company, and here in the city of Norfolk, he's representative of Farmers Insurance. He'll be here with us to talk about what's going on with your insurance. And everybody needs to really pay close attention to your insurance policies, because some of your insurance has run out and you didn't even know it.
All right, we'll be covering Black History Month, absolutely. And we want to make sure you all just continue to join us for many, 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 many shows. Don't forget to follow us on social media. And don't forget Yolanda Hinton's single, Make It All Right. Be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. Look, Monday, you all are going to have a new president. Congratulations to DJ, right? Is it DJ Trump? Donald J. Trump? Congratulations.
I have no clue.
We got 4 years. You all got 4 years. Tell you what, let's make this a good 4 years. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
DJ. Donald J. For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350, WPCE 1400, WMVA 88.9, and Peace 95.3 FM. And on all social media, don't forget to join us. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And it's supposed to rain on the weekend, so get ready for it. Bye now.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. Yeah, we have Martin Luther King's birthday coming up. And we do have the inauguration of Donald, is it J. Trump, Miss D?
Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump. Let's see what this 4 years give. I tell you what, we're going to be on After Dark. And we're going to talk about what this 4 years, because we're going to, it's in the house. It's going to be in the house. We're going to be, we're going to do a segment. It's in the house. I'm telling you, we're going to be talking about the White House and all the stuff that goes along with it, all the folks that's playing the role in this 4 years, this administration. 4 years, we don't know what it's going to give, but we're going to hope and pray that God just gives us the strength, like he did the last time, to get through this 4 years. Anyway, we want you all to continue to be blessed. We want you to make sure you, come back and enjoy our shows. Don't forget to look at the sports. Mr. E, what can we expect this weekend in sports?
You can expect the Commanders going to be playing against the Rams.
Oh, what you think about that, Mr. E? What's your prediction?
My prediction that they you really want to hear it?
I really want to know.
I'm going to tell you the truth. The God knows truth. If I don't tell it again, the NFL games that be coming on this weekend. In the playoff, you're going to have the Tennessee Titans playing against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, my goodness.
The Commanders playing against the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
And the Rams playing against the Eagles.
Oh, I thought you just said the Commanders.
I made an error.
Okay.
So here's my prediction. The Chiefs going to beat the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
The Detroit Lions going to beat the Commanders.
Ooh.
And the Philadelphia Eagles going to beat the Rams.
Ooh.
And what is yours?
Mine is close to yours. Close.
Uh-huh.
Now that one with the Commanders and the who else? And the Rams.
And the Rams.
What's the Ram? I don't know what the season has been for the Rams. I think if I find that out.
Detroit.
I mean the Lions. Ooh.
Detroit ain't playing no games now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know now, Mr. E.
Detroit been winning 15-2 through the regular season. The Commanders 13-5.
Well, Rams, they may have it, honey, but you never know, honey. It's
That's
close.
the Detroit Lions.
I mean, the Lions have been doing good. You
That's
know,
right.
and the thing about it, I haven't been following the Lions like that, but to know that their season has been that great, they have a chance. So anyway, listen. Thank you also for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on social media, and you can be a special guest sponsor intern with FYI. Mr. E got the T.
If you'd like to be a special guest sponsor of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can inbox us on Facebook at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or you can email us at FYIRadioshow@gmail.com.
Absolutely. Listen, don't forget to visit our sponsors, bulvicacademy.com, BULVIC academy.com. Don't forget Beard Gods, BEARDGODZ.com. Chris Hinton is the owner. Check it out. See all the great things they have on the website. Listen, be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday, allegedly. Let's see, we're going to be back here on Monday, and we're going to celebrate the holiday.
We're going to be back here Monday.
Absolutely.
Because we got to celebrate we got to bring the best to the people by letting everybody know that Dr. Martin Luther King, that's Presidential Day.
That's what you know what people are not even talking about it like that. There are quite a few folk that's not even going to be there.
And I'm so upset because normally it'd be Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, and folks will celebrate it then, but they done put the inauguration on that day, and he knew what they doing.
They have it every 4 years. So
but they should never bounce on that day.
Well, they say it's a great historic day. President Dr. Martin Luther King. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to be celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King. If you all get a chance, take your eyeballs over there to the inauguration. Check it out. See who's there, who's not there. Let's see why these folks not going to see your boy become president of the USA. This is allegedly, because I'm not sure. I know they say Michelle is not coming. Michelle Obama.
Do you blame her?
But the former president said they're not coming back. They're not going to be. Let's see what happens. Let's see.
They're not greeting them like they're talking about it.
Well, let's see. Let's see how this day pans out and what's going to happen. Okay.
That's right.
All right, then. Look, we're going to see you all. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. God bless you. Let's see what's going on over here. I_Ray_Williams_Jr. has he's on Instagram. I think it's And listen, thank you so much for joining us. Be blessed.
2 up, 2 down.